What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Deante Hitchcock, aka Mary Tay Blige, aka Taomi Campbell, and you can catch me on the Bootleg Kev podcast. Run it up.
Bootleg Kev podcast special guest in here, Deante Hitchcock.
Yep.
Representing Atlanta, Georgia.
I about to say these mics like actually work. I got talking to the mic, or it's just like for sure.
I mean, if my guy over there is doing the job he should be doing,
okay.
he's handling the handles over there. You should be able to just get comfortable, man.
Got you.
So what's up, buddy?
Man, can't call it.
It's good to see you. I don't know if I DM'd you a couple years ago.
Listen, bro, I got a T-Pain like story.
We were going back and forth with each other. I was like, you gotta come. I think I might have saw your bars on I-95 Freestyle or some shit.
Yeah, but that shit was fire. I remember that shit. I don't remember the DMs. I be doing drugs.
What kind of drugs you do?
Actually, tell you about, I don't be doing drugs no more, but I was doing drugs like shrooms and shit like that. So,
do you want to do shrooms right now?
No, I do not.
Okay.
No,
I was about to say I have some.
I have a child now. I mean, I've given my
even
life
more of a reason.
Right, you're actually very right, but no.
You stopped doing shrooms because you had a kid?
I stopped doing shrooms. My last time doing shrooms was New Year's of this year.
Okay.
I feel like I got everything I needed from that trip. You know what I mean?
How much did you eat?
I want to say 4.5.
See, over an eighth.
Yeah, but I say yeah.
You had a serious.
But by that point, I had done shrooms enough times to be like, okay, it's not that wild of a trip type shit.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good time.
What was the last one like?
I about to say I was damn near the shaman for all my folk, because my little brother did.
You were kind of putting everybody on.
Yeah, I about to say kind of make sure everybody trip was good, and in that instance, it just felt like, all right, I'm here. I've done what I needed to do type shit. It just felt real goddamn ethereal for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Just a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer.
Pause.
So, have you done the Heroes dose ever?
Heroes dose?
I think that's like 6 grams. A little bit.
Oh, no. I like life as it is.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
You ever done DMT?
No.
Would you try it?
Not at this point in life. I about to say, once all my shit is handled and all my bills are like automated.
One day.
Yeah, I about to say, once I know I'm not finna like tweak out, or I can tweak out and it's okay, cool. Not yet. I ain't there yet.
What about ayahuasca?
So, I've heard about that shit. I'm not really privy to everything about it. They say that's like some real ancient shit. I don't really fuck with like, yeah.
So you're supposed to do it with a shaman. And
Yeah.
it's supposed to take like it's kind of like a day.
I feel like I gotta like mentally prep for that. Like,
Yeah, a lot of people go to like Costa Rica,
yeah, like
Peru, and
I'm fighting demons still. I can't.
that's where we're supposed to get the demons out.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know. You tried it?
No, I want to.
For real?
I've only done mushrooms. I'm scared to do everything else.
I about to say
I want to do DMT. So I want to do DMT, but the one time that I actually had real DMT in front of me, I pussed out, man. My boy John had it ready to go, and I was like, man, I'm in this hotel room with one of my dogs in San Francisco. I don't know if this is the spot, bro. I don't know if I want to do DMT at the Intercontinental.
Nigga finna freak the fuck out, bro. No.
Yeah.
I'm about to say a roach crawl on the floor. It's over with, bro.
Yeah, so I haven't done either. I want to do both, but DMT, like it's kind of like it looks like you're smoking crack because you have to freebase it.
Anything with a pipe, I'm straight on, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
they have like the pens, but that shit's not supposed to hit the right way. You're supposed to actually like freebase it, like you're smoking Ciroc, you know?
ain't that the shit that they say it's like the last thing your brain
It's
gives off before you die?
yeah, the molecule that you're when you're born and when
It's
you
like
die.
what makes your life flash before your eyes type
Correct.
shit. Yeah, I'm straight. Nope.
You can smoke that.
No, I'm good.
Hey man,
I'm
people
good,
smoke
bro.
a lot of other shit. You know what I mean?
Nah, truth real.
I'd rather smoke that than fentanyl.
You for shit show. For sure. Yeah. But I was like, nah, anything that's like acid, all that shit, I'm straight on. I can't do it.
So I read this. Is this true? Your uncle co-wrote No Scrubs?
So, all right. So my uncle used to make music, right?
Okay.
He the one who started me making music. I think I had an interview with Rob Markman at the time.
Shout out to Rob.
Yeah, shout out to Rob. He asked me this question, but then he said somebody else's name. And I was like, damn, has my uncle been lying to me all these years? Because he didn't know who the fuck I was talking about when I told my uncle. My uncle told me about this shit all my life. He still claims this shit all the time. So in my eyes, yeah, he wrote it. But he said somebody named like Shaggy or some shit like that. I don't know the nigga's name no more. But yeah, my uncle wrote it.
He helped.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
So did he like
Marlon Hitchcock.
Marlon Hitchcock?
Yes, sir.
So he's who got you like kind of interested in getting into the.
Yeah, but so he started me doing this shit. Like, if he didn't do music, I'd probably be somewhere like skating right now or dancing or some shit.
So were you a skateboarder?
I wasn't no skateboarder. I was like an inline roller skater type.
Oh,
dude.
you were roller skating.
Yeah, but I was in Atlanta. Like, we all us skate, all us tick, do all that shit. So yeah.
Hitting the rink.
Yeah. Until they closed it down. It's a car dealership now.
Damn.
Trash, bro.
I feel like there's not a lot of skating rinks just anywhere anymore.
Nah, I'm about to say we still got like, all right, so for us, I was on the south side, so it was like Sparkles, it was Skate Zone, no, I'm sorry, Skate Town was on Onet, Skate Zone was like Mount Zion, but still, Skate Zone and Skate Town still there. They closed Sparkles, that's the car dealership and shit now, but we still got Cascade, and that's on the west side. We still got like Golden Glide, and we still got like
Golden Glide sounds like a vibe.
Golden Glide with fire, that's on the east side.
That low key sounds like some lube.
Bro, look, bro, right, that shit took a turn.
Yo, let me get some Magnums and a bottle of that Golden Glide.
I feel you. You might have to get that shit sponsored. That shit kind of fire. Write that down, Chris.
All right, if we go to Atlanta, okay, I'm gonna just preface this conversation by saying I had the wings at King of Diamonds, not King of Diamonds, Magic City, and they were very overrated to me.
Magic City wings cool.
What is the best? Let's take the women out of the equation. If we're talking strictly cuisine, what is the best strip clubs in Atlanta just to get some food, to get a bite to eat at?
I about to say I ain't the biggest strip club connoisseur, but I about to say he'll tell you goddamn Cheetah. I feel like ranks number one.
Is that the place with the lamb chops?
They got some lamb chops. They got salmon plate.
I heard,
that's
but they
crazy.
play like Nickelback and like.
Yeah, I about to say it's real GTA-esque.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I mean it's like.
I heard they got great food.
Yeah, I about to say salmon plate crazy. Magic City cool. I about to say Blue Flame actually has some nice food.
I heard Blue Flame's got better wings than Magic City.
Yeah, I about to say Blue Flame's food is cool.
That's what I mean. That's according to Killer Mike.
Onyx is gone. Yeah, but I say nah. That's the three.
Have you ever been to the Claremont Lounge?
Nah.
Where they have like old ladies and midgets?
Yeah, nah. I'm about to say I like midgets though. Shout out to midgets. But I ain't never been there.
Attempted to take us there one night. He was trying to like fuck with me, like, bro, I'm gonna take you to the hottest strip club in Atlanta.
You don't fuck with midgets?
I mean, I ain't got no problems with them.
Okay, cool. All right, you all right with me.
And by the way, little people. I'm not trying to get canceled, Deante.
That's right. I feel like them my people. So I about to say they can't cancel me.
It's been 2 or 3 years since you dropped the last album.
I about to say 2020. So yeah, 3 years.
Coming up on 3 years
before the Panini.
Why'd it take so long, man?
Panini.
The Panini?
Yep. The panoramic, whatever you want to call it.
What about the pandemic threw you off your creative tracks?
Bro, I feel like for a lot of folk, like I just posted about this shit the other day, dog. Like we dropped our album. That album Better was what, May? The pandemic started in March. And I'm about to say we dropped the album in May. So it was like we couldn't do shit.
Right, no
like,
touring.
No touring, no nothing. Like touring is what I was looking forward to the most. I did 6 tours before I put the album out. We went out with Rhapsody. We went out with Jid, Black, Wale, Jadena, and Lil Kelly 47. All that shit with no album. So I about to say at this point, we put the album out. I'm geeked. Like when we getting ready to put it out, I'm geeked. I'm like, shit. We finna go on first tour, all that, and the world shut down. I think me and Mariba had a show, and then that night, everything shut down.
Shout out to Mariba.
Yeah, about to say Mariba 5. But yeah, I feel like it was just a weird time for everybody, dog. Like creatively, that shit felt weird. It felt empty. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We was doing shows on folks' couches, and it was like, bro, I'm tired of virtual shows. I can't.
So you were just kind of you were doing like virtual shows?
Yeah. I'm about to say me and Rhapsody had a virtual show actually on somebody's couch.
I'm so glad that shit didn't catch on,
bro. That shit was terrible, dog. Like
I remember everybody was like, I had homies like investing in like virtual concert venues, like this was gonna be the new wave. I'm like, bro, this shit is trash.
But niggas had to make it shake somehow. Like ain't nobody
there was
know
like
what the fuck was going
comedians doing stand up on Zoom.
Like Zoom out of that shit. It's dark times.
It was a wild time, bro.
Dark times, dog.
And then during the pandemic, you end up on the Dreamville project.
That was before the pandemic. Yeah, but I saw that was 2019.
Oh, that was like summer of 2019.
Yeah, I think we had the actual
this
sessions.
whole shit is like very
condensed. Like shit don't even feel real.
By the way, the pandemic feels like it started like 6 months ago still to me.
Bro, like it feels like that shit happened in the blink of an eye, but it's been 3 fucking years, dog.
That's crazy.
Like, bro, I looked up and I was like, bro, I got a child.
So technically you're Grammy nominated.
Yeah, I'm not even technically.
No,
I say,
no, you
Grammy
are
nominated. Yeah. We ain't win that motherfucker, but Grammy nominated. Put that on the resume.
Like a little certificate.
Yeah, shit at the crib.
You gotta frame that shit.
Yeah, what? Yes, that shit sitting in the crib. Right when you walk up the steps, the plaque right there with the certificate right under. You gonna see that shit.
Did you shout out to Mariba? You mentioned Black, Jid, the whole like Spillage Village family.
Yeah.
Did you kind of come up with them in Atlanta at the same time?
Nah, actually, they a little bit older than me, so first time I really like got privy to them and everything, I was down in school. I went to Georgia Southern. That's like 3 hours away from the city. And you remember like when you hit to like the Edgewood movement and all that shit. So you had like Key, 2-9,
Yeah, of course. They're
OG
the SoundCloud fucking
exactly,
pioneers, man.
So all of that shit was really bubbling while I was down there at Southern. So I would come back home. I think first time meeting Black was on the Edgewood, in the Edgewood parking lot at Random when he still had the goddamn locks and all that shit. It was like I met a nigga at Random.
Free Black's one of my favorite albums.
Boy, that album crazy.
Classic.
But yeah, one of my partners like came up with him that I met in college, and he was putting me on his shit back when he was shooting with a dude. I think his name was like Blue 22 or some shit like that. But yeah, I met him at Random walking down Edgewood.
That's crazy. Yeah,
crazy as
I
fuck.
don't think that movement gets enough credit for like kind of kicking down the SoundCloud doors.
Nah,
like, I think of like Father and Key. Those guys were like kind of like the first guys that I really kind of discovered through SoundCloud.
I be wondering what the fuck happened. Like, well, not what the fuck happened, just why Key ain't got like the respect he deserved.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of those unsung heroes because there's like some guys in like Miami, like Space Ghost Perp is somebody else who kind of like had a lot of like
came up with like ASAP
influence. Yeah, with like kind of like and like I feel like there's a lot of those kind of guys from like the blog SoundCloud era that don't really get the
that should be wild,
accolades.
Bro. Like Key, bro, the flavor that a lot of niggas got, I saw Key with it first.
That's some real shit.
A lot of niggas. That's like Key Fi. I'm about to say shout out Key. Y'all go check his shit out.
So you met Black in the parking lot at Edgewood, you said?
Random as hell. Like right across the street from Department Store.
That's
RIP Department Store.
Who would you say would be your like 2 or 3 influences as an MC that you could point to?
In life? Shit. Wayne. Off top. I'm about to say.
What's the best Carter? 2?
I like Carter 2. Yeah. I'm about to say Carter 1 right behind it. Carter 3 is amazing. But I'm about to say first 2, just classic. I'm about to say them crazy. Andre, for sure. Who else would I say?
Certainly not Nas.
Listen, man, look, bro. Shout out to Nas. I need somebody to put me on the right Nas songs to listen to. Cause like I got a cousin who swears up and down that Nas is the greatest rapper alive. And he can rap. Can't take that away from him.
Nas is definitely better than Lil Wayne.
See, that's what I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a regional thing, but you from Arizona.
I'm from Arizona.
What the hell about this? Nah,
bro, you're from the West Coast, like dog. Like
how? What? I don't know, bro.
Ask the question.
I listened to Illmatic and it was like, it's a good album, but maybe folks overhyped them to me. And it's no disrespect to Nas. I know Nas gonna listen to this shit.
It was written.
Nah, but so that's what we talked about. I ain't peeped that yet.
Stillmatic?
Like bits and pieces of each of those.
Have you ever listened to Rewind?
Yeah.
I mean, Lil Wayne's never written some shit like that.
Bro, but he's got more, bro. It's more.
When you say more, so more is not always better.
I ain't gonna say more is always better. It's definitely quality over quantity. But Wayne has more quality. He has a lot of misses as well. But Wayne got too much, bro. It's way too much.
Carter 3.
Amazing. Carter 2.
Wait. So we're talking about 2008 is when the Carter 3 dropped. Okay.
I'm about to say, you got hella shit.
Wait a minute. Then 09 is no, wait. 09's No Ceilings? Yes. 09's the first No Ceilings. The Carter 4, can we agree that the Carter 4 had some singles but was mid as fuck?
Yeah, but I Carter 4,
okay.
There was a lot of shit surrounding that.
You weren't bumping the Rebirth, were you?
I actually did like Rebirth.
Oh, okay.
I say Prom Queen, On Fire, come on.
Okay.
I know him.
I Am Not a Human Being, you're bumping that?
I about to say what it had. Right above it.
I mean, good single.
I say, yeah, it had some singles on there.
Okay. By the way, very slept on album, Like Father, Like Son. Shout out to Wayne and Birdman. That's a classic album.
Army Guns is on that motherfucker.
Oh, by the way, I'm saying classic to me because we just had this whole classic fucking thing, and your boy on the couch is over there like, God, this guy's saying a lot of shit. Classic to me.
Man, look.
Personal classic. Like Father, Like Son is amazing.
I love Like Father.
My leather's so soft.
I about to say, if somebody told me it wasn't a classic, I couldn't argue with them type shit, but it's up there for me.
I just feel like after No Ceilings, I just feel like the Wayne shit kind of just fell off a cliff.
But it's so much shit before that, bro. I about to say from 04 to that period in 09, bro, you couldn't go anywhere without seeing Wayne. I don't think we've seen, well, besides Drake at this point now, at that point in time, there was no one who had a more aggressive run than that.
I agree.
No one.
As far as like length.
As far as, quantity, all of that shit.
Yeah, with the mixtapes.
Yes, bro. Like, it was insane. That's why we ain't never seen no shit like that.
Well, Nas has put out 4 albums in the last 3 years, and 2 of them got Grammy nominations.
You think this Nas run fit?
No. I'm just saying.
This
Nas has got
like
eras in his runs. So,
nah, for sure. I'm about to say I definitely respect the longevity of it all because a lot of folks can't. When did Nas debut? It was like 19.
Well, he was on Live from the Barbecue main source in '93, I believe.
That's when I was born. So he been rapping for as long as I've been alive.
Came out in '94. I could be wrong on the main source what year it was. It might have been '92.
And that's amazing. You know what I mean? Like, I would hope to be rapping 30 years down the line type shit. I would hope to still be able to and still have a fan base and folks.
So my
still
thing
is
he's been rapping all that time, and then out of nowhere, him and Hit Boy just catch a fucking wave.
Shit fire.
Yeah. 91.
It's a long ass time. I respect it. It ain't for me. I'm about to say no one's played me a song where it was like I feel like I need to invest in this.
You should listen to it. I think you like It Was Written.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm about to say when we leaving. Like I told you, if I don't fuck with that one or the what was the Eminem joint you was telling me about?
Oh no! Let's not even put those in the same discussion.
Listen, bro,
all I was trying to tell you was that Eminem has put out an album recently that wasn't dog shit.
I feel you.
So listen, the Eminem album, "Music to Be Murdered By," is a good album. It's his best album in like 12 years. Now I'm not putting that in any sort of same discussion as It Was Written.
Okay. Right.
I was just saying because we were talking about off the mic, we were talking about our GOATs, and I was like, I'm not sure Eminem could be considered the greatest of all time with the amount of shitty music he's released, which is also my argument for Lil Wayne.
I don't know, man. It's just too much, dog.
It is.
From dedication, suffix, prefix, all of that shit.
Sometimes with Lil Wayne, it was too much, wasn't it?
No. I mean, too much in the best possible way, period, bro.
No, I'm talking about after No Ceilings, it was just a lot of mid.
He gave us straight. At that point, it's like
and Nicki.
Everything else is negated.
And Nicki.
Exactly. I'm about to say all the other shit's negated at that point. Anything post 2009,
it was okay.
Shit. Yeah, I'm about to say it was different.
So would you give Eminem the same benefit of the doubt?
So I was younger.
Because he gave us 50.
I was younger when Eminem's real run was going on.
Okay.
So I'm about to say I wasn't as privy. I wasn't like when Wayne was doing that shit. Well, how old was I? I was like what? 14.
Right.
So that was my entry point to music type shit. It was like, that's what I'm really getting into. So I saw that as a child. It was like, that's what I want to be like. I like that type shit. Eminem, I think I was what? 7, 8 when it was first going on. So I wasn't really goddamn tapping in like that.
Okay.
So I don't know. I wasn't outside for that one.
Fair enough. What's up, y'all? Bootleg Kev here, man. Got to tell you about our new sponsors at King Palm, baby. Got a shout out to them, man. We're welcoming them into the new family, man. Of course, we treat all of our partners at the Bootleg Kev podcast like family. Shout out to King Palm, man. If y'all don't know about King Palm, they're the leaders in the smoking industry when it comes to their tobacco-free blunt wraps. No nicotine, no tobacco, just good old leaves. All right? Yeah, that's right. And look, their product that I love are these right here. Now, these right here are the pre-rolled tips. You just stuff them with your herb, your cannabis that you get from Hardin. And they got these terpene infused tips. Now, what they are is you put your weed in there, all right? You hit the fucking little pinch on that thing, and you get to burst the flavor. Now, these are the Red Rains, which is like an energy drink flavor. Obviously, they got the strawberry shortcake, which is also gas. Now, this is what's dope, too. There's just so many lines of these rolls. Shout out to the leaf tubes. You can get these blueberry, these big blue grape fusion joints. So much you can get, man. So many products. Check out your local 7-Eleven, your local smoke shop, all that. But you could also go to kingpalm.com right now and get everything online delivered right to your door for half off. 50% off if you use that promo code BOOTLEG. That's right. Shout out to King Palm, man. We're talking about essential smoking when it comes to like just getting that clean smoke. It's not too harsh, organic. You ain't putting nothing crazy in your lungs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to King Palm. No tobacco, no nicotine. Just straight look. And I got to shout them out too, because can we just take a good look at this? You know, we got multiple size King Palm hitters over here. That thing right there is like a goddamn... Jesus. That's a fucking boy right there. You know what I mean? Shout out to King Palm. That's a King Palm leaf right there. Stuff with some fire. Some fire, all right? So look, right now you're going to want to go to kingpalm.com. Use that promo code BOOTLEG. Get half off whatever you need. Smoking accessories, leaves, some of these awesome pre-rolls that they have that you just stuff your stuff in. You know what I mean. KingPalm.com, 7-Eleven, your local smoke shop, all that. Make sure you follow them online at King Palm and check them out. Speaking of stuff that you're stuffing, shout out to MyBookie, man. MyBookie. You already know, mybookie.ag. I'm riding with the Phoenix Suns, goddammit. Them Suns going all the way. If you are like me and you like to, put a friendly wager on some sports, which I do a lot. I've been using MyBookie for about 10 years now. You can go do the same thing right now. Now, this is what's dope about MyBookie. Go to mybookie.ag. It's the online sports book. Not only is it an online sports book, they got the blackjack. They got the whole casino situation, craps, roulette, whatever you're into, you can play it right at mybookie.ag. And if you use the promo code Bootleg when you sign up, Bootleg, you'll see it down below. When you sign up, you'll get that first deposit bonus. Now, get a new account, mybookie.ag. When you sign up, Bootleg is the promo code. First deposit bonus up to $1,000. You put in money, they give you money. It's that simple, all right? There's so many ways you can win money. Of course, they got NHL right now. The playoffs are happening in hockey if you're from fucking Canada and you care about a terrible, boring sport. Also, basketball. NBA playoffs are booming right now. Put all the money on the future for the Suns to win the championship. Thank me later. I got Suns versus Celtics in the finals. Also, baseball. Another atrociously boring sport, but a great sport to gamble on. All right. So what you're going to want to do, go to mybookie.ag, use that promo code Bootleg right now and get your first deposit bonus unlocked. Speaking of unlocked, unlock your cock. Go to bluechew.com right now. It is summertime. If you're dealing with erectile dysfunction, ED, if you will, maybe you got stress at work. Maybe you're tired of looking at the same chick. Maybe you just need a little pep in your step. You need to get on that Blue Chew, man. You don't need to do anything, but it'd be nice to have the option to. So go to bluechew.com right now. Use the promo code Bootleg and get the first month supply of Blue Chew for free. What is Blue Chew? Well, Blue Chew is a chewable. Gets delivered to your door in a discreet package. No doctor's appointments, no doctor's visits. And it has the same active ingredient as Viagra and Cialis. So we're talking about getting your dick hard here. In case that went over your head, it won't go over your head once you take it. I promise you that. Blue Chew also is incredible because not only does it come in the blue chewable flavor with the same active ingredient as Viagra and Cialis, but it also has a mint chewable flavor, which is the same active ingredient as Levitra. All right. All this, if you're questioning, I don't know, I don't want to spend no money on, does this shit work? Look, yes, it works. And you don't have to spend money if you use the promo code Bootleg at bluechew.com because it's going to get delivered right to your house. They're going to give you a month's supply for free. You just got to pay $5 shipping. That's it. The Blue Chew's coming to your house. No awkward doctor's appointments. No awkward doctor's visits. It's all online. BlueChew.com. Thank me later. Thank me later. Let's get back to the interview. Drake or Wayne?
Now, like today?
All time.
All time? I still might give it to Drake.
Give it to Drake.
That run has been insane, bro. That's why I was saying, like, before Drake, I don't think we had seen anything like that. Post Drake, yeah, shit, bro. We was just talking about that shit in the car. We was listening to some of his music, bro. I don't think he's left the chart since he came in.
No, he hasn't.
That was 2009, bro.
It's
23 now, bro. It's
it is
14
wild.
Years, shawty.
Straight, just the number one guy.
14 years, bro.
Yeah.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. What's your favorite Drake album?
If you read this, it's too late.
It's his best rap album.
Yes, bro. By far.
Shout out to Quentin Miller. Who helped
Man, come
a lot
on, bro. Come on, man. All right. Y'all got like ads on here. This is the perfect time for an ad to pop up.
Well, Drake owes me $50,000, so I'm gonna until he pays me my money.
Oh no, we need details on it. You can't roll past that.
He was there.
$50,000.
Yeah, we made a bet.
There was a handshake.
We made an NBA bet in 2021, and
You ain't heard from him since.
yeah.
That's fucked up.
First time you ever heard from him.
Come on, Drake.
Freddie Gibbs was there. We were sitting at the bar at the Harriet, and he told me that the Warriors were going to go further than the Suns in the playoffs. And I said, put some money on it. He said 50,000. I said, all right. And then we went to the finals.
I really gotta pay that man, bro.
It's all good, man. I mean,
on steak all day. You gotta pay that man.
Did you block you on IG?
no, I DM'd him though. I definitely DM'd him and was like, "Hey, man, I don't know if you remember, but you owe me 50
Need that 50 bands.
Shout out to Drake though. He's a nice guy, and I've come to peace with him being a top 7 all time, top 8 all time guy.
It's top 5 at the like.
Kendrick's above him for sure.
So that's interesting. I love Kendrick as well. I'm about to say, me and my partners be having arguments about that shit all the time. Like, I think they're really neck and neck, dog. I feel like they give folks different things for sure, but I feel like each one is just as important as the other.
Because you know what we were talking about, who has 5 classic albums, and it's definitely Kanye, right?
Yeah.
But you know who's right behind him?
Kendrick?
Yes.
Yeah. Kendrick's right there.
I just feel like bodies of work. I'm just like Kendrick doesn't miss, because if you think about like To Pimp a Butterfly, when that shit first came out, a lot of people hated it because it went above their heads and they're fucking musically weak-minded fucks. They're very shallow fans, but like that album aged so well. It's like such a great album. Like
I like it a lot more. I think it was interesting. Like when it first dropped, me and my homegirl, my best friend stays in Trinidad, so I went overseas with her type shit. And a lot of the people over there, when we were talking about, we were having like debates about Cole, Kendrick, Drake, and all that shit. And he had recently just dropped To Pimp a Butterfly. And a lot of them didn't understand it.
Right.
Because a lot of the things that he's talking about is really like US based.
United States trauma shit.
And I didn't realize like how different the world view on shit like that is. And that kind of threw me a little bit. And it's like, I love the album. I love Good Kid, Mad City. Shit, I love Damn. I love all the motherfuckers actually. Now I think about it. Section 80, crazy.
Section 80.
Crazy. I'm about to say I ran ADHD up so many times. You know how Apple got the shit where it plays the song with A first as soon as you get in the car? But that shit played so many times on my shit, bro.
I never used Apple Music.
Bro. Never?
Never.
I feel you. I'm about to say
You know
it might
why?
be
Because
the
I
worst.
started off as an Android guy, so I had Spotify. Look, I got both now.
Man, not the same
I have both phones. You know what I mean? I would never ever, like, I'm keeping my iPhone forever. I'll get rid of the Android at this point. I don't know what I was thinking this whole time.
Magna Carta was for you.
It was, because I was like,
you.
well, wait, what happens if I already have an Android? Do I still get the album?
The only thing I don't like about Apple Music is how they tried to put that YouTube album on everybody's shit, bro. I still haven't listened to it. But
YouTube app?
no, YouTube. Every
album, every iPhone has the fucking YouTube
bro.
shit.
I need that type of deal.
That
bro.
was the
That
same
shit's
type of
insane.
shit where you just buy an iPhone and it counts as YouTube going diamond or something.
Hold on. So that shit automatically counted towards
As a
their
sale.
sales?
Yes.
Oh yeah, bro. I need to talk to them folks.
Well, I think they got rid of all those like,
Yeah, I say it's gone now.
the
like,
merch bundles and
that shit crazy.
I mean, not a bad idea. Like, hey,
great
buy a
idea.
hoodie. You're gonna buy the hoodie anyway. If you buy the hoodie, it comes with a free album,
It's great. And it counts towards my shit. So
and it counts.
Yeah.
And it counts, man. So let's talk about this new album. You just dropped this new record, Whoa,
Yeah.
which is fire. I
Thank you,
listened to it
man.
this morning.
Appreciate
Super
it.
dope. You got Big Crit on the album.
Yeah.
Who else on the album?
Big Crit, Westside Boogie, my homegirl Shamba, Drum.
Shout out to Drum.
Yeah, shout out to
Shelby.
Drum, yeah.
Is he going
Shelly.
by Drum again?
I was
Is
say
it
he did go back to Drum, didn't he?
Did he? Is it
Yeah.
Shelly or Shelby?
It was Shelly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not like the Mustang.
I about to say if I'm not mistaken.
So is he back
that's-
as Drum?
Yeah. I about to say if I'm
good
not
for him.
mistaken, Shelly was his actual
because I was
name.
fucking confused.
Yeah. I think he did the rebrand because of
Insanely
I don't
talented
know
guy
if I
who
know that shit, but yeah.
actually fell asleep during an interview we did once.
all right.
He was so high, he passed out during our interview. It's on YouTube.
Shout out to drugs.
I was like, am I tripping or?
Shout out to Dre. You can't be offering folks shrooms mid-interview.
I didn't offer him shrooms.
Ah, man. He was high when he
was on
showed
some
up.
other shit for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to drugs again.
Drum's a very talented guy though.
Amazing.
So Drum, Crit, Westside Boogie,
Yeah.
Shamba.
You familiar with Dende? Amazing artist. I'm about to
Okay.
say he just had some shit that went viral probably like last week if I'm not mistaken. He did like an Up Rocks performance.
Oh, dope.
Yeah,
Okay.
about to say that shit was crazy. Am I tripping? Let me go down. Oh, Samo as well. I'm about to say another talented singer. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's it.
For you, like, how intentional are you with like bodies of work? Because nowadays everybody's so fucking hung up on like singles and like just dropping different impressions on the algorithm and not really focused on like cohesiveness when it comes to their projects.
Before I answer that, I'm out of tweet. I can't remember if I said my partner David Fuller is also on there as well. Amazing singer. But as far as albums, I feel like it's different now. Like it's a different time, bro. Like
Right.
albums they don't feel as important as they used to be. You know what I mean? I still take pride in like putting one together. You know what I mean, in an amazing way, because I feel like you still got folks who listen to it for that, and the folks who stay with you, like your fans for life, listen to Bodies of Work, and it's like, it almost counts as like a checkpoint for where you are in your life, like a time marker type shit. But the folks who don't listen to albums fully, they're just gonna make their own playlist anyway.
Right.
They're gonna take their favorite shit and put that motherfucker together. I think that's what we are. But I say, he be trying to tell me all the time, like, making a classic body of work is important, but at the time period that we're in now, it's more about just feeding the people in general. They'll make whatever album that they want with the shit that you put out. So that's why you see folks like NBA Youngboy, who dropped like 8 projects last year, dog. That shit's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, I think like it's like, I think though, whenever we think about like the greats still today, we always go to we talk about their albums still.
Yes, but I feel like they had a different type of grace when they came up.
That might be fair because we look at them that way as album artists.
And like the last greats that we always talk about is like Kendrick, Cole, and Drake. They're the last 3 greats right now. And I still feel like they came at a point in time where we were still in.
But I think even Lil Baby, like, I think people look at My Turn and they're like, damn, he actually came out and fucking dropped a body of work that kind of like separated him from
everybody else
in his.
But until he dropped that, he didn't have like before My Turn, he was dropping consistently.
Oh yeah, he was on his shit.
So he couldn't afford to not drop until he dropped a body of work.
And
that
he already
big,
had
he got
all
to
that
point.
attention.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like it made sense. Yeah, no, I get it.
So it's like, especially now for somebody who's trying to like cut through the noise and break into it, I don't think we have, you know what I mean, the luxury of not dropping as much.
Who do you think are excluding the names we just talked about, Cole, Kendrick, and Drake, who is let's say the last 5 years, who do you think are the new GOATs?
The new GOATs? I don't know. It's interesting, man, because I feel like there are a lot of things, a lot of parameters and boxes to check for shit like that. Like, I feel like we got a lot of people who are extremely lyrical, but haven't necessarily had the breakout hit of like mainstream. A lot of my favorite lyrical artists right now, I'm about to say, you can go for Jid, you can go for Kenny Mason, you can go for everything. It's a lot of hometown people who are extremely, but I think we're all trying to get to that next level.
Yo, man, this last Jid album is
amazing.
I think I had it like 2 or 3 of the album of the year last year when I did my best albums. I put it above Kendrick's album last year.
I see that. I feel like a lot of folk were having that back and forth debate.
That fucking album is so
that shit fire. I'm about to say, what's the Cody Blue shit? That's my favorite song. The Swang on Swang. That's my favorite song.
What was the fucking? Is it? I'm trying to think of the name of that song.
Which one?
Is the word crackhead in it?
Crack Sandwich.
Crack Sandwich.
Yeah.
That shit is fire.
Bro, he's one of the best rappers now. Period.
I agree.
You know what I mean? But I think, like I said, a lot of us are trying to get to that next point. It's like, I feel like a lot of the lyrical people now, whether it's a Jid, whether it's a Saba, whether it's a Reason, whether it's any of these guys, like, we all have very niche fan bases, but we all want to be, like, I feel like a lot of the people that we look at as inspirations is like the Waynes, is the Kendricks and the Drakes and all of that. And I feel like they did the same thing that we're doing, but they also had the hits. They also had the mainstream shit, the shit to pull people in, and I think that's what we're trying to get to.
Yeah, I think JID's just missing like that hit. I mean, obviously he had that big record with Imagine Dragons and like put him in front of a bunch of new eyes, but I just think like, you know, that breakout single.
Yeah, it's like his own shit.
To me, he's like that dude. But I think Lil Baby's like...
Yeah, Lil Baby's amazing.
I think he's the guy. The last 5 years?
He's been on rap.
I don't think nobody's fucking with Baby, bro.
And he done went on to some of our favorite folk songs and out-rapped him.
For sure.
I feel like he out-rapped Cole. I feel like he out-rapped Drake.
For sure.
He out-rapped hella folk.
He washed Drake.
Went crazy.
On the man.
Smack that boy.
Jesus. On that what was that, a 3-pack Drake drop?
That was,
yo, Lil Baby skated.
Bro, he did everybody like that.
And he's like, we've seen him like, I don't think we've ever seen somebody get so good so fast. Because I think like when Lil Baby first came out, you were like, I
liked him when he first came out.
I liked him too, but like I feel like he was very limited as like a lyricist, and like he would openly talk about how Gunna helped him like become helped him with his rapping and shit. But now I'm like, yo, this guy's just impeccable.
Bro, anything you do every day, you're gonna get good at it. And he was in the studio nonstop. I feel like there's a couple folk from Atlanta like that right now though, because 21 was the same way.
True.
I like 21.
I love 21.
Yeah.
I love 21. I love when like him and Metro Boomin shit is just
Crazy.
Savage Mode 1 and 2. Jesus,
That 2 nuts.
2's the one. 2. I agree, and like I think 21 Savage like kind of like found his pocket.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Can't beat Atlanta, bro.
hey man,
You can't.
What's up, guys? Hey, if you are watching this and it's April 20th, 420, I'm going to be hanging out at Hardin today. That's right. Put the flyer up, LaRock. I'll be at Hardin hanging out all day today. The craziest, most just luxurious, illest dispensary in the world, located right in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, Hardin Las Vegas, they are our family. They sponsor the podcast. I love those guys dearly. And when I say that it is the best place I've ever walked into to buy premium cannabis, I'm not lying. Best customer service, best bud tenders, best bud to put in your king palm. And just overall, man, just a great experience. So what y'all need to do is go follow them online. Hardin_Las Vegas. Follow them on the gram. We got a lot of dope stuff in the works. They actually just opened a fire podcast studio, so we're going to be doing a lot of content in Vegas. Live from Hardin. They also just dropped a fucking tennis shoe with Fila. They got dope fly gear. Man, premium cannabis. The best selection. Culture. Sniff. You walk in there, man, listen, they got, I'm not even lying to y'all. Hardin has their own signature scent, and it smells good. I keep a bottle of it in my car. Literally. Maybe twice a day I spray that. Whoosh, get that Hardin whiff. It smells amazing. So look, make sure you go to Hardin. If you're in Vegas, get in that Uber. Get in that cab as soon as you touch down. Say, take me to Hardin. The taxi drivers, the Uber drivers, they know exactly where it is because it's the hottest spot in Vegas. They're going to take you straight there. You're going to tell them I sent you. They're going to get you situated real nicely, all right? Hardin_Las Vegas. Go show them some love. Go to HardinLasVegas.com. Got to give a shout out to our OGs, my dogs at Odd Socks, baby. They've been fucking with us from day one. And they've been dropping so many crazy, dope new like socks. You know, first of all, can we talk about Beavis and Butthead? They just dropped the Beavis and Butthead socks and draws. Let's take a check. Just a nice little peek at the Beavis and Butthead drawskis, bruh. Ooh. Come on, man. They also just dropped Coca-Cola. We got Scarface. We got Reese's. We got the big fucking Lebowski. So many dope socks. The most comfortable socks in the world. The most comfortable underwear in the world. And check this out. Right now, you can get 20% off. That's 20% off at checkout at oddsocksofficial.com using the promo code Bootleg. So go right now, oddsocksofficial.com. My first suggestion would be get you a pair or a pack of the Odd Socks Basics, the black and the whites. Those are my go-tos. And then you got to fuck with some of these Big Lebowski socks. And they just got Coca-Cola. They got the Scarface boys. Like, what are we talking about, man? What are you waiting on? They are the most comfortable socks in the world. So if you're not wearing Odd Socks, you're just cheating yourself. You know what I mean? You're really cheating yourself. They got fucking South Park. Come on, bruh. What are we talking about? Go to oddsocksofficial.com right now. Use the promo code Bootleg. Save 20% off at checkout on the most comfortable socks in the world. Or don't and keep torturing yourself with those shitty socks you're wearing right now. Be a damn shame. Anyway, let's get back to the interview. It's been like, what, 20 years since you guys have just been holding on to this shit?
Since Dre said the South got something to say, bro, it should be over with.
Has it been since then?
Damn near.
I really feel like it started with like,
Like snap music type shit.
Nah. I'm gonna say
Before that?
Crunk Juice. No. I'm not even, was the Kings of Crunk.
Shit, Kings of Crunk, that was like
2002?
something like that.
Yeah, what was the fucking Get Low and all that shit? I feel like after that shit, it was just over.
Yeah, I about to say niggas ain't look back since.
Because then like Luda, fucking
T.I.,
Jeezy,
Gucci.
Yeah.
And then Migos, Thug, all of them.
Chains.
Yeah, I about to say that shit's insane. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere no time soon. It's too much going on, bro. Way too much.
Yeah. Where do you put the Migos in your top rap groups of all time?
Number one.
Oh, number one?
Nah, I'm bullshit. It's Cash for me.
Outkast.
Outkast.
It's gotta be Outkast,
I
right?
don't care, but we talking about like, I think we did this before too. We had an argument about like, does Outkast have more hits than the Migos? I think they had bigger ones. I think
Hits?
Outkast had a lot. Outkast may have like a strong
Hold on.
15. I think the Migos man had like 16, 17, but the Outkast
Outkast hits were way bigger.
Yeah, way bigger.
Migos don't have a Hey Yeah.
No, or Roses or anything like that, but they do.
No,
have,
but they do have
Bad and Bougie.
They do have Bad and
which
Bougie.
was nuts.
So, but they don't have.
I feel like most of their hits are the same.
They don't have
formula
Miss
type
like
shit.
Sorry Miss Jackson. Like yeah, I think Outkast has the bigger records, but I mean at this point, the Migos might
They
be.
up there, bro.
I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna say that because I do feel like Outkast kind of birthed a lot of what I love about Atlanta hip hop in the last, or even Southern hip hop. So they did influence a whole generation of guys to be like lyrical and dope. But damn, Migos like influenced Drake.
Amazing, bro.
They influenced Drake.
I'm about to say you can't take nothing from either group. But I'm about to say that's my 1A, 1B.
Who's the best Migo?
I don't want to say it just because he's passed.
No, I
I'm
think
about to say I've been
Takeoff.
a Takeoff supporter for the whole time.
Did you ever see the Takeoff LA Leakers freestyle when he was on with the?
Is it
Migos?
the one with all of them was on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, about to say we going crazy.
God, that shit was so tough.
Bro, his cadence was insane.
Oh.
It was insane.
And it's crazy because like when the Migos first came out, I do feel like Takeoff was like the dude carrying the fucking early shit. You know what I'm saying?
He was the rapper,
And
shawty.
they've
I'm about to
all,
say.
well, they've all had like their runs as like the guys in the group that had the wave going. You know what I mean?
I think folks looked at Beyonce. I mean, not Beyonce. It's Quavo as like the Beyonce of the group early on because it seemed like he had like the most charisma. I'm about to say the most swag. He was usually the dude on the hooks. So it was like that's who I hear most type shit. But when Takeoff verse was coming in, bruh, and then Offset, you know, he was locked up for the early half.
I feel like Offset is kind of like the best of Quavo
And Takeoff, he's like
I feel like he's the most well-rounded Migo.
of the Migo. I ain't mad at that.
And I heard his album that's supposed to be coming out whenever they let him come out. That shit is fire.
For real?
Oh my God. The Offset album,
Oh, say less.
whenever Offset is allowed to drop his body of work,
Oh, that's
it
the shit
is
with the QC joint.
tough.
Gotta hear that.
It's crazy.
I can believe it.
Yeah, he delivered for sure. Yeah. Shout out to the Migos. So you got is the Migos number 2 rap group of all time?
I ain't gonna cap. I'm about to say Migos right there for me. I'm about to say it might be an Atlanta bias. I'm about to say, you know what I'm saying? My uncle put me on like UGK and all of them. I ain't never get too hip to like Wu-Tang and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, like my mama told me they was crazy and all
You
that
gotta
shit.
go
but I ain't
Wu-Tang,
never-
man.
Yeah.
I think it's like Outkast, Wu-Tang, Tribe Called Quest.
I ain't mad at that.
Those are the 3 for
I ain't
me.
mad at that. I'm about to say they was putting me on to like Midnight Marauders early
Great
and all
album.
that shit. Because when I first met them, I hadn't heard any tribe shit.
And then you can get into like the Mobb Deeps, the Bone Thugs, the Migos. There's like a whole list of guys after that. But I think Migos is
up there,
in the
bro.
5.
Yeah, I'm about to say Migos up there for sure.
Bro.
I don't think it's another group modern day that's had more success than them, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody. I about to say shit. Even
Or
going to the
influence.
past, yeah, like it's not too many groups that's had more success than Migos.
100%, man. When's your album dropping?
May 10th.
May 10th.
May 10th. So we got 21 days.
Are you going to make everybody wait another
mean?
3 years for another album?
No, actually, I ain't gonna get a date or nothing for the next one, but we outside all year. That's all I'm gonna say.
So you're going to keep this
Bruh.
pressure coming.
So once I had my kid, I had to goddamn sit down for a sec,
Right.
get my mind right,
Get off the shrooms.
take care of exactly. You know what I mean? Shout out to Black Fathers, we out here. You know what I mean? All of that shit. I was at the house. Now, back outside. I had to pick a woman who I knew was gonna be a great single mother at the time came. You feel me? Like it's gonna be a great time.
Bro.
She got it.
You had to pick a woman that you felt like would be a
Great single mother, nurturing. She has all the qualities. She's gonna be good. When I'm on the road, she got it. I love you, baby.
This is your lady?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just feel like the way that came off was like,
Nah, I'm about to say I'm fucking around. But nah,
like,
good.
because I mean, obviously, I'm gonna leave her because
Nah,
make sure she'll be all right.
we in there. But she's good, you know what I mean?
Are you finally gonna be able to scratch your tour itch?
Yes, bro. Like, that shit was what? Last tour was 2019.
Yeah.
Wale. That was the last one. No, I'm sorry, Jadena. It was the last one. I ain't been back since. I'm ready, bro.
Classic man every night.
Yes, bro. Actually, that nigga show was crazy.
Oh, he's a fucking
Crazy.
I do think Jadena is a pretty wildly talented guy for
Yeah.
like he should be bigger than he is.
I feel that.
I feel like he's very, very he's like incredible.
Yeah, but so Classic Man was
I feel like it sucks when like your first song is like
that
that big.
big.
It's
Yeah.
almost like people don't give you the benefit of the doubt to like go dive into your catalog and shit. Cause
it's like more people know the song than they know you. at that
exactly.
point.
And
It's
that
like-
shit happens with a lot of dope artists.
Yeah.
And you're like,
it's a hard thing. I'm about to say it's a good problem to have, but it's a problem all the same.
it's like the gift and the curse of your first song being
One of the biggest songs.
And it's
in
crazy
the
too,
world.
because that song doesn't necessarily like really like represent like
Him.
his sound.
Exactly.
So it's
And
like,
that's the tough part.
yeah, because it's like if your first record was something like that was like more true to like what like if I listened to your album was. But
Then from
classic,
there, you good.
yeah.
I'm about to say, yeah. Classic Man was lit. It's almost like the shit that you make doesn't go crazy, but Doja Cat, what was the shit?
Same thing with
Bitch,
Doja
I'm a
Cat, the
cow.
mood
Exactly.
shit.
It's like the shit you fucking around on. It's crazy and blows up.
Who
It's
was
just
who initially invited you to the Dreamville sessions?
was
it
who
Eve
sent
or-
me that invitation? I can't even remember who sent me that invitation off top. All I remember was the first day I saw folks dropping their golden tickets. I was pissed because I ain't get one the first day.
Oh, day
I got
2 or
mine the
3?
second day,
Okay.
yeah. But I remember calling him specifically and was like, bro, I gotta turn my shit up. Cause I was mad because it was in Atlanta. It's like, bro, y'all done came all the way out here.
It didn't tap
and I
in?
ain't, exactly, I ain't get nothing. Type. Next day, I got that shit.
Were you around when I heard that Chris Bosch was making beats?
Bruh. Chris, but all right, we in a room smaller than this for real. I about to say from about that section of the wall. We sitting in that motherfucker. It's a chair right here. It's a door that swings, but the way the door open, when it closed, I mean when it's open, you can't see who's behind that shit. And
Right.
it'll literally tuck the person away. Bro, somebody closed the door and literally was like, who's that back there making beats? We turn around, it's Chris Bosch. He been sitting in this room for hours with us. Sitting back there making beats and nobody even realized.
Nobody knew Chris Bosch.
Nobody knew Chris Bosch was in the corner of the room making beats.
How were the beats?
Straight, actually. I'm about to say, not bad.
Were you there when the Bucks came?
Yes, they bought everybody donuts.
They brought everyone donuts.
Great people.
Did you get to talk to Giannis?
Yes, actually. He's tall as shit.
He was?
Yeah.
I can't imagine. He just seems like such a sweet guy. He's got a
No,
Disney
I said
Plus movie.
Tall as shit.
Oh, I thought you said he was talking shit.
No, hell no. I'm about to say,
tall as shit. I mean, yeah, he's
I'm about to
tall as
say,
shit,
I'm
yeah.
a smooth 5'5" on a good day. So I'm about to say, look at him, that's crazy.
Yeah, you are short. I didn't realize that when you
That's
first
why
walked
I said,
in.
the midgets are my people, bro. We can't cancel me, bro. I'm out here.
Yo, great size though for stage diving, like crowd
True.
surfing.
Very true. Very
Yeah.
true. Compact.
Yeah.
Get the job done.
Have you ever done
Ain't
that?
no
Crowd
drama.
surfed?
No. I was planning to do that shit on my first tour. Then the world shut down.
There it is, man. Well, look, the new album comes out May 10th.
Yes.
Appreciate you coming through.
Man, I appreciate being here.
Go stream the album when it drops. The single "Woe" is out.
ASAP. I about to say, play that shit.
Run that
I
shit
got
up,
bills
man.
to pay. I got a kid to feed. Play that shit, man.
Let's go, man. You already know. Deante, appreciate you pulling up, brother.
Man, appreciate you.